Mario once again with MIA Microflight, and this is my MIA Feather rubber band powered helicopter. I just did some flights. You can see that in my other video that I'll be posting. It's late at night. It's very calm, so I decided to just do some flights in my backyard. This model, I also did an indoor flight. You can also check that out. It flies very slow, very light helicopter. That's why it's called the Feather. And you can see here this is the actual plan that I used to supply with a bunch of balsa pieces. This is actually what you're seeing here underneath is a box that I found in storage, and it's got a lot of pre-cut pieces for these leftover rubber powered helicopters that I used to sell back in 1992. This being the Feather, you can see that's the design of the model right there. And I just assembled this from a kit. This is the label that I used to supply with that. And basically, it's a very simplistic model. It's a pod or mast and boom, very similar to the stuff that I've been doing with the other helicopters. The Mosquito, um, the Feather. Some more modern types. But a little bit heavier because those use 3D printed parts. This is strictly from the original kit. This is all balsa. What you see here: balsa rotor head, balsa frame, balsa landing gear, wire. The struts are wire. That's paper. Just a paper fin to counteract the main torque, and just a canopy. Same thing, paper. Just a very light paper canopy. Very much what you're seeing here in this diagram. I replicated here. I didn't have the original canopy and fin, so I just made that from just regular paper. What you see in all in white there, but blades, everything else is part of the kit. Um, the rubber that I supply with this is the tan rubber. I did find some tan, a bunch of our tan rubber, which is holding out really well. That's still good, believe it or not, after 30 some years. This right here, however, the SICK contest rubber was not as good. This is the darker stuff. The dark strips of rubber. They have not been holding too well. They break easily when I tie a knot or when I stretch the rubber. So this is not that good. I don't know if it was if it's I don't know how long the rubber can be stored. In I store this in a dry area. It's a pretty much under climate control, air conditioned area. So it's not like this stored in a hot room or a hot area where it's going to get brittle. But that rubber, the tan rubber, the one that I'm using on these on this model, is good. You can see here some of the bags that I used to supply with the kits. Actually, this one has a dark rubber. Some of them have dark, some of them have the tan rubber. But and I have some kits here that are also part of the Mosquito, the MIA, the Mosquito 123, which is another kit very similar to this, very similar to the Feather. And there's a Mosquito right there. And the plan is inside here with the instructions. And this is the actual kit, the way I used to supply it. This is a little bit smaller helicopter. I believe this is, this is about 12-inch propeller, 12-inch rotor rather, 6-inch blades. This one is 18-inch. So it's got a lot of lift, and for its weight, it pulls it really nice. You'll be able to appreciate that in a video that I just did with this flying indoors as well as outdoors. So that is the MIA Feather. I just wanted to do this real quick and just capture this because I ended up finding this box, and sure enough, I open it up and all this balsa wood is there. There's a lot of balsa wood in there, inside this box. I just took out some of the compartments that had some of the kits already ready to be assembled. But inside that box, there's a lot of little pieces that make up the frames. The rotor heads, the blades, the landing gear, the boom. And of course these bags have all the hardware. The hooks and the bearings and stabilizing weights and all that stuff. So anyway, this is the MIA Feather. Stay tuned for more.